This guy.
What? What's wrong?
I feared this would happen.
Is it the suit? Is it
Yep.
how stupid I look in it?
Jeez. Should have had it filming when you first got to the car.
Yeah, I know. That was pretty good.
Probably wouldn't have picked it up in the dark.
Yeah, probably not.
Anyways, picking this guy up, we're going to do a quick voiceover and then going to head over to the theater.
Yep.
And then if you want to do any filming in the car, I'll let you have the camera because I'll be driving. First time ever, I'll be driving. You'll be sitting in the passenger seat on vlog. This is revolutionary. Supposed to be the three of us, me, you, and Josh, but let's not even get into that. But it's still me and you, and I'm sure it'll be real good. And I'm excited.
It's gonna be
just voice over real
we
quick.
watched Far From Home together and Venom recently.
Yep, man, that movie was loud.
Well, this one might not be as loud.
I mean, it wasn't like loud the entire time. Just whenever they were like scream and screech,
yeah.
that's when it was like real loud. And just the action scenes, I remember being louder, especially when Carnage would like screech. I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my hearing after this.
Well,
Well,
get started.
yeah,
Or it's too late.
I know, right?
Well, we are on our way to the theater to watch Spider-Man No Way Home.
Freaking bell's poking my butthole.
Oh my lord.
Feels like it. Damn.
Him and his belt buckle.
450 South.
Get it, bitch. I take that back, honey. Please get us there in one piece.
I got a British man to tell me where to go.
Yeah, you do.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
So yeah, I'm actually all dressed up for the Spider-Man movie, as you can definitely tell from, you know, a little earlier. I got my Santa hat and then my mask. So, if, you know, the movie theaters require us to wear masks and I don't have one,
At the stop sign, turn
here's my
right onto
excuse.
South 800 East.
Yeah, that one more than qualifies.
Alright, well, we'll see you there. We made it.
Yeah, not much time to spare.
Yep. So we're just gonna get out of the car, get our tickets, and then we'll talk to you guys in just a few. Oh, not in a few. In a few. Okay, a few hours. Okay, we'll talk to you in a few hours, and we'll give you our review about it. And see you soon.
I'm gonna put a spoiler warning when to skip to a certain part of the video. Skip to this point. Fuck it, I'm spilling spoilers. Just skip to this point in the video. When I'm done speaking spoilers, I'll have a time card, whatever. But that movie was fucking special. That No Way Home. I mean, I don't know how Marvel keeps doing it, but that was a special film. It's the best one since Endgame. Best Marvel film since Endgame. You know, I like Black Widow a lot. Shang-Chi was pretty good. And then Eternals was good. I like that. I mean, No Way Home, I mean, come on. I don't know how Marvel keeps doing it. It's ridiculous. Special film, what can I say? The director, the writer, they did their part. They did their responsibility to make this film work. And like I said, no fucking spoilers, so yes. Tom Maguire and Andrew Garfield are in the film. All their scenes together, the 3 Spider-Man that's in it. I mean, come on. That was just ridiculous. That was just great. Oh, man. And I was binge watching the Spider-Mans before seeing this. I got all the way up until the last Amazing Spider-Man. I watched the 3 Tobey Maguires and the first Andrew Garfield. I didn't get to the second Amazing Spider-Man. So I almost completed the binge watch. I was a little behind on the when he interacts with Electro Garfield's, but other than that, I mean, I've still seen the movies. That I know what happens. I remember what happens. I just wish I'd been a little more refreshed. I tried to watch them all right before, couldn't quite, but I'll still watch it just for the hell of it, just to complete the binge watch of the Spider-Mans. Man, it was a great film. Fuck. But man, that's emotionally taxing too. Man, As always, as they always are. It's definitely the most emotionally taxing one since Endgame, where it's like, it's got its moments when it's funny, moments when it's, you know, stressful, depressing, sad. This pretty much did that exact same format that Endgame did. Well, all Marvel movies try and do that, but the ones that really hit home with it, home runner films of the MCU, I don't give that title to many of the MCU films, but I'm gonna give it to No Way Home. Fuck it. I only give that. I only reserve that for like the last two Avenger films, Civil War, those kind of films. I only reserve the home runner films that were really truly the elite in that category, and I probably would put. I'll probably put No Way Home with that category. That was something else. That was a great film. Fan service or not, I don't give a shit. That was a great film. I appreciate what they did with Maguire and Garfield, and just those guys. So great in the film. Great performance by Maguire and Garfield. I think Tom Holland did his best performance as Spider-Man. He did his best performance. Man, that was heartbreaking at the end. I'll probably go over this with David again, so I'm just gonna try and cut this short and sweet. Yeah, and probably meet you back in the car, but it'd be about the same thing I'm gonna talk about with David and get his opinion on it. Oh yeah, by the way, Josh said that movie sucked, so yeah, I personally don't think that man likes any film. I'm not convinced he liked even Endgame, because if you don't like I keep saying Far From Home because that's the last Spider-Man film. No Way Home. For you not to have liked that, I'm like, come on, you're not a true Spider-Man fan. I'm sorry. Like that did Spider-Man his justice. All three Spider-Mans. Man, I'm shiny. I'm oily as fuck. But yeah.
Whoa!
Green. You probably haven't been recording earlier, haven't you?
I was recording.
You sure did? Was it saying RAC?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
We just finished watching Spider-Man.
He almost broke my camera, by the way, too, by dropping it. Down there. Nice.
I didn't mean to.
No lights.
Leave the light on. So, Tristan, what did you think of Spider-Man? No Way Home?
Well, I'll say the same thing that I said just now on my phone. Filming with my phone. And as you all know, this is spoiler territory, so I told you when to skip during the video. Yeah, that was something special. Definitely the best Marvel film since Endgame. Even though I did like Black Widow a lot, Shang-Chi was pretty good. I liked Eternals, despite this guy saying it's the worst of all the MCU.
It was.
Gonna hit him. But yeah, it's best since Endgame, and wow, that was special. Emotionally traumatizing, almost. I mean, for you diehard Spider-Man fans, definitely was. But man, that was still, you know, emotionally driving and exhausting, like Endgame.
Yep.
Where it's like you kind of get a full circle of like all emotions during the film, where it's funny, it's stressful, emotional, sad. There's all of that pretty much into one.
And my boy Toby actually finally returned.
Yeah. Like, I wanted to keep open-minded. If they're not in that, that's fine. I'm not gonna be broken-hearted, because you know
it was still a really good story plot.
But obviously, once they open up that first portal, I can already tell by the lens of the eyes that was Andrew, because that was the one from the second Amazing Spider-Man. I can tell from the dark alley. I was thinking, that's the bigger eyes from the second one. I remember the big white ones. And of course, you know, when Toby shows up, he doesn't even have to be in the just show the face. Just have him walk through.
Indeed, that was actually pretty cool. I stood up and cheered my first night. I was like, yeah, woo, Toby. Now, to be honest, I was doing my best to cry during the whole entire Aunt May scene the first night, but there was so much emotion going through my head.
Wow, that he lost Uncle Ben and Aunt May. Fuck.
I know. Oh my god.
Shit.
What do you think of William Dafoe and Alfred Molina returning, including Thomas Hayden Church?
Well, I guess we knew they were returning because they were in the trailers, but yeah. Having him back, Doc Ock, Defoe does it again. I mean, he's an Oscar winner for a reason. You know, he's done multiple films. You know, whether it's Marvel and DC, because he's in Aquaman and the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
But you know, he's done other films that and I know I think he's an Oscar. Either way, the man can fucking act. Shit. I mean, and they made him look unbeatable. Like, he was going blow for Spider-Man, and he couldn't do that in the Tobey one. Like, once he threw down that brick wall, he was kind of tapping out. He was done. In this one, he was scary. Once he...
Yeah.
You know, once Peter was... his senses were so sensitive for that moment. You were thinking, what the hell is going to happen? It's like, you can hear it. He's hearing his heart, and he's like, his senses is like...
Really...
You know... Through, yeah. And there were even the other villains, quote-unquote villains, because I liked how they made them. I liked how Garfield's Spider-Man was able to talk to Miles Dillon. Max Dillon was able to talk to him and was able to, you know...
reenact with him again.
Yeah, and after he got his power drained and got it taken from him, they were able to talk and finally just kind of come to an understanding. And you know, Peter was able to talk to Doc Ock
Otto
again.
Octavius.
Yeah, Otto. I was hoping they would say Peter Parker, brilliant but lazy.
Oh my god, that would have been great.
Or intelligence is not a gift, it's a privilege.
Like, Peter could have said that.
Yeah, or he said that like saying his old lines. And then, brilliant but lazy.
But I also, you know, seeing Tobey and Alfred Molina.
I loved oh my god, I want to cry again almost. All the scenes with the three Spider-Mans there. And Garfield's like, man, I'm lame, whatever. And Tobey's like, no, you're not. It's like, we're all three in this together, all Spider-Man. And
yeah.
Man, they had awesome scenes together, all three of them, and they all hugged me. I was like, God.
I know.
It was done just so right. Like, I don't know how Marvel keeps doing it. Kevin Feige and his crew, like, there's a reason he's the CEO, and he just...
I mean, he's been there since X-Men.
Yeah, he's been involved with Marvel for so long. Like, there's no him without the MCU. Like, he's the reason why this is even a thing. He's the mastermind behind it all. He's the genius. He's the George Lucas of the MCU. He really honestly is. Without him, none of it existed. And
without Stan Lee,
there's no Spider-Man.
There's no Spidey.
But just talking about just like the movies, how everything's connected, and bring, you know, how they're able to have, you know, the other two Spider-Man, and like, how are you going to pull this off? If this is just fan service, is it going to be done right? Is it going to feel forced? Like, will it feel necessary? I mean, it didn't. I'm like, the big thing is, will it feel forced? Just for the please of fans, but will they actually feel like they were necessary in the film? And they pulled it off. I mean, you really felt that they served a purpose to it, to helping fighting off the others. And I was trying to avoid spoilers, and you know, I remember I watched it. I watched the Jimmy Kimmel thing when they had the cast of the film there, and they were in a different trailer from a different country. As you know, it's Lizard Man. Spider-Man's by himself going at the three, but as you notice, Lizard gets whipped. What's up with that? I'm thinking, fuck off, I'm clicking off. Even these late night show hosts suck cock. So that's terrible. That made me mad. So I was thinking, for the most part...
Did you think that it might have been maybe Otto Octavius? Because you probably knew.
I don't know. I didn't want to know.
But yes, definitely seeing our OG Spider-Man return, and then the Amazing Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and then Tom Holland just colliding with both of them is just amazing. Definitely brought a tear in my eye, made me want
Aunt May dying, then, God, you thought fucking they killed off Toby's Spider-Man. Fuck.
Yeah, I was literally like, no, they're not killing Toby.
Are you in pain? Very much.
Very much in pain.
And here's me crying because Tom Holland's Peter is having to make the sacrifice to fully complete the spell. I can't exist in people's minds. Even Strange himself won't remember him. So
I was about to ask,
that
how
was
did you
wow.
think of that aftermath after the full battle?
Well, when he went up to Ned and MJ,
Yeah.
then Mary
Michelle
Jo, whatever.
Jones?
Yeah. Oh my God, that was heartbreaking. That was awful.
I know. And what did you think of Peter's final swing with the new suit?
I mean, it was the ending.
Well, yeah.
I can tell it was a new suit. I mean, anymore, halfway during the film, he always gets new suits, so you can't really keep up with.
Right.
I mean, the MCU has like 12 different suits of his, to be honest. They like even turning his suit inside out, another suit, same one but inside out. Yeah. If you find a pop toy, it's called Black and Gold, but it's like you said, it's just the same one from Far From Home, but just inside out. I'm thinking.
Yeah. And what did you think of Iron Spider versus Otto Octavius?
I mean, that's a hell of a way to introduce him.
And then also seeing Goblin in his original uniform.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my God.
And they actually had him. I was thinking, is he going to be in it a lot? I feel like I knew Jimmy Fox and Alfred Molina would be in a lot, but I'm thinking, hey, how much are we going to get Green Goblin of Willem Dafoe if it's actually Dafoe? Well, I watched the interview on YouTube. Okay, points. I got to wrap this up. I'm losing gas,
Right.
and I want to get home.
Yeah.
Fucking 10:52 at night. I was thinking, okay, how much are we going to get Dafoe in it? Because I watched YouTube where they had the three, Molina, Fox, and Dafoe, and they're talking to them about being in the movie and, you know, what they had to bring to the
Yeah, I
movie
saw
as their
that
characters.
too.
So I knew about like how much and will he actually be seen in it, and I was surprised that they really had him, really vocalized him, like they really wanted him to really
Be the main villain.
be a big part of the film.
Yeah. It was just very heartwarming to have all those original people come back for this movie.
I know. Just when you're thinking, oh, they're all working together, they're all in agreement. I mean, Peter's trying to. This different one, we don't know, is trying to help us, trying to save us by bringing us back and trying to alter our destiny or whatever. They're all working together. Even the Green Goblin, Norman was working with them, trying to create a thing that gets Doc Ock back under control with his arms.
Which I thought was very, very, very well put together.
And
Definitely completes his arc.
yeah, and Max, agreeing to do his thing too, despite he was very tempted to want to kind of teeter, because
He wanted to pretty much rule
he wanted that power.
Yeah, Tom's universe.
But it was better work, and then Peter was like very sensitive through the roof, and then no sense that Norman is not Norman. He's reverted back to the Green Goblin, and man, that was.
What about Thomas Hayden Church, Sandman?
Yeah,
the lizard.
I was worried. Well, the lizard wasn't even in it less. I was thinking when Sandman showed up, I was thinking, now is it the original, or is this a different guy? I was trying to hear the voice. Is it him? I couldn't quite tell. Then the very end, once his power was being taken away, it's like they used the same footage from the. It looked like it's the same footage from the third one. Remember when he fell down and he's finding the black suit, and remember his hand was melting. It looked like it was that same scene almost. Like he was looking back at his hand. It looked like it was that same thing all over again in a way.
A little.
But that was cool. Lizard. Probably the lizard was probably the one that was probably the least impactful. That probably had the least. I mean, still having him in was good. And same with Sandman. It's like you said, their power was getting so. Once they got sucked in, their power got to the point where they couldn't revert back. So Sandman was just always sand.
Yeah.
And the lizard was always the lizard. But the lizard was able to. Well, he always was able to speak, and there's me forgetting. Could he? I just recently watched Amazing Spider-Man 1, and he was speaking the whole time when he was the Lizard. I was thinking, oh, he speaks now. He always spoke. I feel stupid.
Oh, that's okay. But I heard you say, why did you break the mask, the Goblin mask?
I know. I was thinking, why did they break it?
I know it's a very, you know.
But that's how much they really wanted Dafoe to really show his performance. They're like, let's get rid of the mask. Let's see the Green Goblin, not the mask, but the personality. Let's see him, his true face.
Okay,
So that was cool that they did that. Like, their performances were special. Jimmy Fox, Dafoe, Melina, you know, those three. I mean, yeah, Sam and Lizard were good, but I mean, like, you can tell that the movie was really focused between those three. That's why in that video on YouTube they had those three: Melina, Dafoe, and Fox.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
And then 30 minutes of Toby and Andrew.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Interacting like natural. We have to create us. How do you do that? And Toby's like, I'm just better than you. I don't know what else to say. I'm just like, I don't have to rely on gadgets.
I had a web block and that's what happened in Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2, I just mental crisis, whatever, that he was talking about with the drama, you know, trying to balance his life, whatever. And punch me and I bleed.
And, you know, Josh said that he did not like the fact that Goblin...
Yeah, I gotta turn the light on, but I gotta start it now. I gotta fucking direct sound. I gotta put yours in.
Right.
You can keep it rolling.
Okay. But Josh said that he didn't really like the fact that William Dafoe wasn't wearing his original Goblin outfit. Which he did throughout the whole film, it just wasn't the mask.
Yeah. I mean, at first I was like, what the hell? But, I mean, I like that they actually had him not wear it because, you know, you're able to see the true performance from him.
We got to see Norman actually, you know, go through different phases of his personality.
Yeah, well, he really owned it. Like, Dafoe was really awesome in it.
Yeah, it was great seeing him return as Goblin.
Well, all of them were, obviously.
Yeah.
The three, Fox, Melina, and Dafoe, they were the best. They really did a great job. Just great writing, like I said earlier. Great writing, great directing. They did their part. They did their responsibility in making sure they delivered, and they did that and then some. They really did.
Turn right onto Southern Plaza Drive.
That was a special film. They did everything right in the film, in my opinion.
I just wish it actually did release on my birthday, because it was originally. That would have been the best birthday present of all time, so now I have to, like, celebrate it belatedly.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Southern Plaza Drive.
So, that was sad. But anyways, yes, great film. Loved seeing Toby return, and loved the story
I know, I was waiting for, don't mean to interrupt, but there was like, as great as Garfield was saying, as much as it is great to see you, but you're like, as much as you look like a cool priest, whatever, but you do have a suit, right? And he took his shirt off and looked, it's like, there's a suit! There's a suit! The OG! The OG suit! The original!
That's what I said too when I first watched it. God damn! But, yes, and I also really loved the story that they were going for with No Way Home.
At the light,
it was truly special. That was just a great film. Can I turn right on red?
Believe so.
There's no one in there. Fuck it.
Yeah, truly great film, very special in every Spider-Man fanboy's hearts. Even non-Spider-Man fanboys.
I mean, unless you're Josh. Unless you're Josh, you're not gonna like it.
Yeah. So we're gonna get off here. And I guess we'll see you in the next one. Unless Tristan's gonna do some like aftermath vlogging then.
At the next light, turn left.
I don't know, probably by then I'll probably be too tired, but yeah, that was a great film, 100%.
Great. So you're rating it 100%?
No, it's a great film, yeah. Like what, Rotten Tomato?
Rotten Tomato or IMDb score?
I don't know.
At the light, turn left onto East Thompson Road.
I mean, I think it's like what I like to call like a home runner. I got in the category of like the last two Avenger films, Civil War, those kind of films, I actually do personally have it up that high. Like, it's truly one of the highest and the best.
Nice. Yep. And of course, I personally think that my rating is like 11 or a 10 on IMDb level. I mean 11 or 12 I meant. And then Rotten Tomatoes score 100%. I just loved it.
So where do you rank this?
In my Spider-Man category?
Fuck.
What?
I think I know what I dropped in the theater. I think I know what I dropped in the fucking theater now.
What did you drop?
It was my flash drive.
In 2.5 miles at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Shelbyville Road.
Flash drive. Holy fuck. Stop the vlog.
Okay.
I need a...
Well, we found the flash drive. Show them.
Man, that was terrible. Came back, all the way back for that. Just for that. Flash drive. It's got all my shit on it.
Yeah, we would have never had that new car video.
And the vlog. And it wasn't just like a couple other vlogs I got on it. I have gameplay footage on it too.
Mm-hmm. And I guess even the Star Wars footage? Or is that on a different one?
That's just on my raw computer.
Oh. At least you... Wow.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So here we are back at the theater.
Proceed to Southern Plaza
and we're going home.
Then turn left.
Yeah, can we go home now? Can we do this right?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Terrible. Great film and traumatic ending to almost my day too.
But hey, now we can laugh about it.
Oh my god.
Ooh. I should have recorded this. But you were like, yeah, no, turn it off.
I was like, yeah. That's terrible.
Alright.
I want to go home.
We're going home now. Great movie.
Now the vlog should end.
Now the vlog should definitely end. Great
movie. If it doesn't, then that means something much worse happened.
Oh yeah.
Knocking on wood. Please don't. I hope I didn't jinx it, shit.
Okay. Well, closing off here. Great movie. Great time spending time with Mr. Forrest over here. Of course, this is your vlog, not mine. But you can say what I said just recently.
Man. Okay, I beat up my car also. I've hit a fucking curb, I think, twice today.
Oh yeah, you did.
And when I crossed over the railroad, I'm like, man, I'm beating up my car today too, on top of it all.
Not good.
What we like to call her, the Black Knight.
The Black Knight?
Yeah.
Nice.
Technically, my dad came up with that. I can't actually have ownership of that.
It's your car.
I know, but he came up with it. So he's got ownership over that. He's got copyright to that name. Just like he's got copyright to his character's name, Brago Ben. But just like you have it for Ellen Hope.
Right.
Oh, man.
And Bobby Dicey.
Yeah.
And all the other characters I created. Alright, so now we can take a breather. We're going home. Great movie. I know I said that like a million times now. But yes. Definitely should watch it.
Oh yeah, I guess, yeah. Hopefully it's now spoiler free now, because I did say skip to this part of the video.
Alright.
Oh man.
Alright. Well, I'll see you guys soon. I'll definitely see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
I feel like Peter screwing everything up, just like he did in the film.
Well, are you gonna tell your fans bye-bye? Goodbye?
See you in the next video.
And I'll see you later.